I got you.
Camera still in one piece?
Yep.
Oh, you're so good at it.
I don't usually have to stand on anything to reach camera height. This is very unusual for me. Oh, you're recording already? All right, here we go. Where are we at, Evan? Oh, from Salem's Firebird lanes. We're here for the title matches of today's JBT event. We got both divisions going on at once here today. On a grind-out lane condition on the right, that's the handicap finalists with Brandon Jensen looking for his first title, going up against one-time winner Nikita Benton. Nikita led all 8 games today, and she's been hanging on for dear life the last couple games. We'll see if she can hold on to do the complete clean sweep. Over in the scratch division, the only 2 bowlers that led today were Tanner Spacey and Cortez Schenck, so it's appropriate that they're going at it here in the scratch division title match. Cortez got here by the skin of his teeth over Brian Nicholas in the scratch semifinals. Tanner electing to play extremely deep on the lane. That was left of 6th arrow, and wow, what a bad break to leave a solid 7 from left of the 6th arrow. My goodness, shake it off. Eric has won. Eric, I knew I was going to say that at least once today. Brandon has won 3 matches in the handicap finals to get this far, defeating Alexa Lanning, Alyssa Couch, and his sister Michelle Jensen in order to get here to the title match. Meanwhile, here's Nikita up quickly over here. She started off red hot with, I think, the highest handicap game of the tournament today, at least one of them, including a 200 scratch game, which was her first career one of those, and then just kind of hung around. She went 40 down the rest of the day, but that start of 60 up was enough to hang on to the lead. Pretty good shot at the spare. She's getting 29 pins a handicap and tied on the scoreboard after 2 frames, so still anybody's game nice and early here. And that's it. Cortez dug out a 185 to 166 win over Ryan Nicholas, getting a grind out, and I mean grind out double in the 9th and 10th frames. That's the reason he's winning so many titles right now. He looked for all the world like he was out of that match, and he definitely looked like he wasn't going to be able to double on lane 3, and he got it.
He said he pulled a trick up his sleeve.
He sure did. There's a little Brooklyn strike from Nikita.
This is pink.
Lady in pink. And that oh so familiar form of the 13-time winner, 14-year-old Tez. Not a bad shot, just keeping it in play and leaving makeable spares has been good today. For the first time this season, at least up in the Northwest, the leader was minus today. Tanner led after 5 at minus 20. Pretty unusual to have the leader be under 200. Took a score of minus 103 to make the cut, so a little under a 180 average. Demanding lanes, had to make your spares. No free hold to the left and no free hook to the right. As Jensen goes 7 out there in the 3rd. Jensen, a big name in bowling around these parts, between him and sister Michelle and big brother Eric, who's tearing up adult bowling right now in the Portland-Salem area. But right now he trails early here, 2 opens to go with the 1 strike in the 2nd. See that extremely high backswing out of him. It's kind of spraying it around right now. As Nikita not listening to instructions and going anyway.
She's fired.
She's been asking me for about the last hour and a half if it was time to take a nap. Tanner was in front of the ball return last time on this lane. He's moved back right. And the ball creeps up high again. We'll be interested to see. Whoa, look at this pin action. Oh! What a bizarre almost roll of the 310. As they say, fast rack back here, I agree. Tice, was that you? Tice says fast rack on that one. It couldn't have been a slower rack, and he still almost got the 310 to carry. Nikita, the tricky little thing to shoot out there, and she's only going to get 1 out of that. So a war of attrition. We thought that might be how it's going to go here in these matches today, as spares are going to win it. As Tanner has stayed clean, as Tez, and they're all even through 3 frames. Should be a good battle. You don't need to have high scores to have an interesting match, and I think that's going to be a good one over there in scratch. Benton in her 5th frame. She leads by 9 and gets 29 more pins, so
She got a lot on that one.
she's still in good shape as she cranks the heck out of that one.
She's gonna have to lock the gutter cap.
Tanner climbing from behind in the points race because he spent most of the fall out in Europe, bowling in big tournaments all over Europe, Russia, Slovakia, I believe. Ty, the former coach of the Czech Republic bowling team, that's how he's got those connections there. What a awesome opportunity that's been for Tanner. As you see how quickly, if that ball's just a pinch left, grab slow, any of the above, the results will be roaring across to the left as the track area is just dead on fire right now, for the right-handers especially. Stay tuned for part 2, should be some good finishes. We'll click off right after Tanner's attempted spare here. A 3-9 is brutal to shoot here because you're going to have out of bounds right and nothing to hook. I think that's the way to do it. That's why these guys are the 1-2 seeds. That's a nice conversion. Part 2 coming up.